Long story short, the Kingdom is preparing to ride west with a huge army. It looks like they're going to throw everything they've got at Aryan Road.
Yes, we have received similar reports.
It's a pretty strange thing to do. I don't trust it.
Then you believe it to be a feint. Interesting. Well, if true, there are only so many places they could go. They cannot ignore our troops and attempt to take Deirdre. That would be folly. So the only other place I can imagine they would be after is Garreg Mach.
That's what I was thinking. So what's our play?
We can't risk losing the monastery. We'll have to send more troops to defend it. But at the same time, we can't unclench the fist we are trying to bring down on the Kingdom. Our only choice is to mobilize the full resources of our regions.
Spoken like a woman with might to spare. I'm afraid we in the Alliance are already at our limits. But hear me out for a second. If the Kingdom really intends to attack Garreg Mach, they won't approach from the west. That would put them smack between your forces in Aryan Road and the monastery. It'd be suicide. That leaves them with only one option.
You're saying they'll take the northern approach through Ailell?
Yep, the Valley of Torment, which just so happens to be the route we were planning to use ourselves. The Church of Seiros will likely mobilize every knight they've got, and that is a very big army.
Supposing you are correct, what do you suggest we do in response? Should we change our marching route to avoid clashing with them?
Nope. In fact, I vote we do the opposite. The Kingdom will catch on no matter how we try to deploy our troops, so I say let's meet them right there in Ailell.
Interesting. But the valley path is treacherous and difficult to navigate, which will blunt the impact of our superior numbers. Why would we play into the enemy's hands like that?
Because sometimes trying to claim every advantage can be a double-edged sword. Leveling the playing field can often be the key to bringing an opponent down, especially if you know you can handle them. Besides, what better way to keep casualties to a minimum than by finishing them off in one battle?
You know how to convince me. Very well. I can get behind this plan.
Is there anything you would like to add, Hilda? You appear to be deep in thought.
Huh? Who, me? Nah, I'm good. I'm just standing in because Clad asked me to. If it brings the war to an end quicker, I'm all for it.
Thanks for tipping me off. It was the push I needed. I've been grappling with what to do for a long time. If I'd had someone like you around, I might have made the right decision in the first place. I bet I'd be walking a very different path right now. Leicester would sure be different. Maybe even all of Fodlan would be different.
I think you're giving me too much credit.
I don't know. I'm a pretty good judge of character. But anyway, if you don't have anything else lined up after the war, why not come with me? I think we make a pretty good team.
Yeah, maybe we do. I'll give it some thought.
That's all I can ask. But for now, I guess you know what to do next. Everyone, lend me your ears. Soon we will arrive in the Valley of Torment, where our Imperial allies will fight for supremacy against the forces of the Kingdom and Central Church. This is certain to be a violent and bloody battle. Death will indeed feast well this day. So think long and hard. Is this what you want? Yes, we signed a pact with the Empire, but only under duress after they overran our lands. And what was the other option? To side with the corrupt church and the kingdom they cling to? Never. A false choice is no choice at all. But now, right here and now, the Leicester Alliance has a chance to turn the tables. Loyal friends, brave allies, fellow visionaries. Will we accept an emperor who pays for her needless wars in the coin of our blood? Will we submit to an archbishop and a king who would shackle us to their outmoded customs? I say no. I say never. And this day, on this battlefield, we stake a claim to a future of our own making. This day, we help these monsters destroy themselves and claim this world for our own. This day, we declare war against the Empire and the Kingdom.
I take it you heard the ill news, Your Majesty?
Moments ago, yes.
I don't get it. Why would the Alliance want to make enemies of both the Empire and the Kingdom? It doesn't make any sense.
I underestimated you, Claude.
The Empire, the Alliance, the Kingdom, even the forces of the Church. To think we would all meet in such a cramped locale.
Hold on. Does anyone actually see the Knights of Saros amidst all this? I wonder if they're not even here to begin with.
We strike at the Imperial Army today. Do not let the Alliance distract you.
Yes, as you command.
The party's already starting, huh? It's too bad we couldn't throw it for something a little more civilized.
Would it kill you to be serious for once, Claude?
For the last time, Flane, I am against this. It is not too late to retreat.
And for the last time, I intend to fight. Besides, it would seem the battle is about to begin.
Well then, just give the command, Edelgard.
Good. Our very hope depends on you. Brave warriors of Adrestia! The time has come to demonstrate the Empire's valor, to prove our supremacy! Any who dare stand in our way must be cut down! Now! As one, attack! Claude clearly wants us to deal with the Kingdom and the Church ourselves, so that he can profit from the fallout.
Yes. It would appear someone has let out plans. The enemy knew precisely how to box us in.
We will be torn apart if we fail to forestall the enemy. Seize their forward stronghold. Push their lines back.
I have no intention of retreating anyway. Instead, we'll bring the fight to them before they can overwhelm us.
Go! Seize the Empire's strongholds!
Attack! Don't let those Imperial weaklings scare you!
Oh no! They're coming at us from the front and the rear!
Watch the ground! Even a single wrong step will cause undue pain.
We can probably secure a crossing if we find a way to stop the lava.
Yes, but if we can cross, so too can our enemy. Now is not the time. We cannot maintain our assault without some kind of foothold. Our strongholds must be protected at all costs.
You people do love your bloodshed.
Do not have fear. If we are taking control of one stronghold at a time, we will prevail.
My turn. I'll carve my way right through them.
Not on my watch, pal.
All right, you'll do. Still on my feet, and I can still hold a sword.
Watch this!
Which means I can keep fighting.
Any final words?
Breather.
You think a few nicks and scratches will send me packing? Stand down, Felix! It's a wonder you can still stand. Now would you please let us handle the rest? You better come back alive, Sylvain, or else. I hope you're watching, Ingrid. Today is the day I avenge you.
Out of the way! Still improving.
I think I would learn something from you.
I will heal your wounds. Please, be careful out there. This should be of use.
What is this? The second coming of Saint Sephiline? Strike her down and put an end to it already.
Say, check out that boulder. I wonder if we can use it to block the lava and reach the other side.
I hope you're ready to part with your head, because I mean to lay it at my friend's grave. Rain, no more! Get to safety!
Very well, brother. But you... Swear not to put yourself in unnecessary danger.
Kingdom's no match for us, and neither is the Alliance. Everyone, just stay calm.
This is nothing compared to the pain she felt. Forgive me, Your Majesty. May fortune favor you in battle.
We've gained an early advantage. Well fought, one and all.
Not you too, Sylvain. What am I supposed to do now?
If we keep this up, the battle may be ended before it can truly begin.
It's unnerving how well we're doing. I hope that means we're headed for a quick victory.
Now, give the signal. The Empire's fanned out to the north and south. Split them in two and box them in.
Alliance reinforcements have appeared in the middle of our ranks!
There's no time to regroup. Just deal with them as best you can and minimize casualties.
You will go no further. Those are the forces we slipped our agents into.
Seed early sown is a reward which to reaped. Imperial agents, break disguise and cut the Alliance down.
Looks like they didn't trust me as much as I thought. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
In the name of His Majesty, you will perish here.
Punishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over. I'll take a... Not a problem. Over.
Somehow, this doesn't surprise me at all.
If we do not maintain control of our footholds as we go, the battle will turn against us.
My chances dim. I feel no mercy. Any final words? I was careless.
Not a...
Feel no mercy. I'm not finished yet.
Go back to do. Please, I cannot afford to lose you.
I'm all right.
So, what should I do with this?
You've already lost. I will end you.
I'm not afraid of you!
I'm all right.
Well, if this is our fearless leader's big moment, I guess I can pitch in.
So,
Take this!
We should be able to take our troops across now that the ground has cooled.
Look! The lava stuff! They're wide open! Attack!
seems we were too hasty with that strategy.
I've got this.
Predict you will do good work. It makes things easy on me.
Now I know what Death's Door looks like.
I'm in way over my head, but I'm not letting up until it's over.
We are losing the battle. I must act.
I've got it. Here I go. Everyone, to meet... Defense...
Get ready for Hilda Valentine... Goneril. Well, this turned out to be a stupid idea. Now what do I do?
Hilda's in trouble. Archers, give her some cover! Call it off when you need to, Hilda. There's no shame in falling back.
Thanks, Claude. But I'll be okay, so long as the archers are with me.
Just in case I put eyes on those enemy archers. We can eliminate them on your command.
Things aren't looking so hot.
I told you to get out of there, Hilda. Now back off and let me take over.
Sorry, Claude. And good luck.
Enough messing around. You'll have to contend with me now.
A man strides to the fore knowing it will cost him his life. Astounding.
Do it! Take out the archers.
How did the Empire get behind us?
Hubert set us up. I should have known he'd have a dozen tricks up his sleeve. Kingomd's lucky to have someone like you on her side. I envy her.
You'd be right here with us if you didn't decide to stab her in the back.
Here I thought you were a rational man. Although I admit I find myself rather admiring of your ambition.
I guess watching you do whatever you wanted all over Fodlan finally rubbed off on me.
This is a shame, Claude. I thought we'd finally forged a path to true friendship.
What can I say? I've got big dreams, same as you. Plus, I think we both knew this was gonna happen eventually. People trusted me to pull this off. I have to win.
Out of the way!
It was a good strategy, but not good enough. And now, look what I've done to all of you.
It's not what you wanted. But the world won't forget your ambition, because it will live on through me. Huh?
The Empire and all who prostrate themselves before it will be punished by my hand! Gone are the days when the battlefield would shudder before me. But I am not beaten yet!
Dusty together. But I must live on. The flame.
That was the Archbishop's aide, but there's still no sign of most of the Knights of Seiros.
I take the field. Every last one of them will yield to me, or they shall perish.
Not now. The time has come to bring our war with the Kingdom to its end. Take control of the whole area. Our victory must be beyond question.
That just leaves the enemy leaders.
Our conflict ends here. I shall seize your demise with my own two hands.
I'm up against the King of Vargas himself. I'm not about to back down.
It's not too late, Dimitri. Sever ties with the Central Church and return to your people.
And I'm to believe that will end your aggression? You'll come for me anyway. Your thirst for blood is unquenchable.
This is just the beginning.
I can't help but watch when you're going like this. I almost forgot to fight.
I'll sacrifice my own body if I must. Every ounce of my being, I offer for the future of Vargas.
My own
Find the Kingdom's eyes. I must retreat.
There's no time to give chase. Still, this is a victory for the Empire all the same.
Yeah, they kept us guessing, but at least we... Huh? What's that?
Butcher most vile. You killed the sire of this vessel, and now you die for it! Atone at once!
It's you the monster wants, so let's give the Ashen Demon a fitting end.
I've got a little something of my own. This time, I know I can take you.
Our foe intends to win, but just for you, I'll see the pest crushed underfoot myself. Be gone! This fight is not for you!
I can never back down!
Move as I command! Bernie!
The monster's losing control. Now's our chance to finish it.
I'm not gonna die here. Here it comes!
You've finally done it. The Ashen Demon is no more.
Mm-hmm.
You don't sound too pleased with yourself.
Yeah, I don't know. I know I should be. But now that it's over, I just feel kinda empty. What if all this was just some horrible mistake? What if there was another way we could have solved all this? Sorry, I shouldn't be dumping all this on you.
There's nothing to apologize for. You're processing a lot right now. I'm not sure what it means to feel happy and empty and regretful all at the same time. But I think I'm going through it myself, too. Though I wouldn't call it happy per se, more like free. Like I've finally finished a quest I thought would never end. The relief could practically move me to tears.
Hey, are you crying?
I'm not sure, but I do know this. I'm beyond grateful for everything you've done for me. I couldn't have asked for a better partner in destiny.
Same here, friend.
A last-minute betrayal like that should have been the end of us. This is a massive victory, and yet...
Something bothering you?
Where was the Archbishop? Where was the main force of the Knights of Seros? Rhea would have relished a battle like this, yet she was nowhere to be found.
No. Hubert, let me ask you something. When the Archbishop escaped from Garreg Mach, we found no evidence of how she managed to reach this valley. Correct?
Indeed. We searched high and low, but it was only by chance that we picked up her trail in Ailell. That is how we knew she had entered the kingdom. Without that clue, she would have been in the wind.
Just as I suspected.
What is it, Ferdinand? Is Garreg Mach in danger?
Of course. There must be a secret path that connects this valley to the monastery. Rhea and the Knights might be using it to attack Garreg Mach right now.
It's certainly possible. Hubert, your thoughts?
I will look into it, but I am almost certain that Ferdinand's theory is correct. We should assume this is the case and take action immediately.
Of course it is correct. Very wise of you to see that.
In that case, we'll divide our troops. The main force will proceed with occupying Galatea. We'll lead the remaining third south to Garreg Mach.